Hey guys, how's it going? It's Bravo Chain 2081, and we're back with more Final Fantasy! Woo! Alright, anyway. Piss off, you're not part of the video. Anyway, last time, our car broke down and we had to bring it over to Sydney here. Sydney is the lovely mechanic girl and her grandfather who's currently inside working on our car. Yes, 5 minutes into actual gameplay and we don't even have our car. Ooh, that bites. Anyway, we've been given... Whoa, that would look cool. Anyway, we've been given a task, and it's not very hard at that. This is also the game's sort of weird way at a tutorial. It's just kill 3 pests, just kill 3 of them, and they're right here. Anyway, yeah, threat meters display when an enemy detects your presence. You could move slow, you know, that, do whatever you want, but in this case, you just kind of gotta fight them. So, conjure weapons to attack, hold circle to blitz the enemy with consecutive attacks. Change the weapon and on the fly and adapt to the flow of combat. So you just kind of ought to hold the circle button. It's not that hard, really. But like, it gets a lot more complicated in later fights. And you can all... And as you saw, that was, that necessarily wasn't a link strike, but you call an ally next to your side, and they help you with an attack. That's a link strike, where you, as I said, call them to your side and you attack with them. What I got was a blindside link, meaning you hit them from behind, which does more damage. Anyway, let's go on to our next objective, which is just over here. And you're wondering what that little bar is with the character? That's stamina. Whenever you sprint, this drains. I turned it on because I like to see how far it runs, and it pisses me off just randomly out of the blue. I can't run anymore, so gives me a good indicator. There's a lot of things you can turn on and off in the settings. Go take a look for yourself. You know what, just because I can, I'll go over it now. There's language, difficulty, combat. There's active and wait, and you know what, I think I'll show off the wait combat now. Audio, subtitles, brightness controls, even the mini-map. You can turn a rotation on or off, or if it's even there or not. Camera, guide, all that good shit. And here's stamina, what I was doing. Anyway, I'll show you wait combat now. I'm not going to be using it very often because I don't need to. Yes, I will show it to you. And now that we stopped attacking, we have a wait timer down there. It tells us how long we can wait. It tells us who we are targeted onto and who is targeted onto us. I believe one of these buttons here, that's not the right button. One of these buttons. Yes, hold R1 or your right bumper, and you scan them, and you shows exactly what they're weak and resistant against. This Reaper tail here is weak against swords, great swords, and lightning, and weak against ice, and I still don't know what that is. I feel bad about that. Anyway, and when you start attacking, press square to roll dodge, hold square to defend against oncoming attacks. Anyway, yeah, do whatever the strategy says. Trust me, you get AP from it. So just kind of hold square and you dodge attacks automatically. I will try to time these as best as possible to make it harder on my end. Just because, Link Strike, Ignis, yeah. Anyway, some of them look kind of cool. They're really fun. It's kind of cool when you pull them off, and it's really satisfying. Anyway, yeah, as you said, you do not just have a sword here at the beginning. You have multiple weapons. You get the great sword and a javelin to go with it. Ow. I personally, I will show off all the weapons at some point in time, but I will mainly be using the sword. An engine blade, this is a sword you can't upgrade. I don't know how, so don't expect much from it. I will mainly be using swords because that's what I feel most comfortable with. The wait is a little different. It's kind of weird. At least, like, exiting combat, it's kind of weird. But, yeah, otherwise it can be very helpful. And if it's your style, go ahead and use it a lot. I will be using it sometimes, but only for video sakes. I don't necessarily use it a whole lot.
So, where are we headed anyway?
Nowhere until Pasadena. Then we head for Golden Key.
Then after that, we hop a boat, and then before you know it, Loverboy's hitched.
Wait for car repairs, then wedding bells in the air. Got it.
Yes, and then there's also, while you're walking to certain places, these four will have random conversations, and it also, and it also can fill you in on little bits and pieces of the story. Anyway, here's another thing: the Warpstrike. You have to lock onto your enemy and then press triangle or Y, depending on what console you're. Here's the tutorial now. Octus can instantly warp onto a targeted enemy at the cost of MP. Farther Noctis blade warps, the more damage his attack deals. But it's also vice versa. The closer you are, the less it will do. So you hold R1 or RB, and you press triangle or Y to attack. We already did land a warp strike. I'll do another one.
Warpstrike to catch him off guard.
Come on. Oh, I had a feeling. Ow. I still got hit with something. Bam. Blindside Link. I don't know what exactly we were attacking there, but I'll take whatever damage I can get.
What's the idea?
Oh yeah, and you can accidentally attack your teammates and stagger them, and they will give you flak for it. Yeah. So, yeah, that is a thing that can happen, so just be careful. Anyway, we're getting a call.
Hello?
Hey, it's Cindy. How goes the hunt?
Actually, we just finished.
That's great, because I got one more hunt for y'all. Only this time, it's for a person. A fella named Dave went off. We ain't heard from him since. Reckon he staked out his spot in an old shack nearby.
Oh, shack. Got it. We'll take a look.
And Dave, this man, you don't see him too much. In fact, this is the only time you see him, but he's a peculiar character that's caught my interest. He's a...
Not missing. Said he's holed up in that shack.
Yeah, he's a hunter who hunts demons, you know, for money. And he got hold of in this shack, hunting some not very hard things to fight, hilariously enough. So that begs the question: is he really a demon hunter? Is he really one of those hunters? Mutant dual horn sighting. Codename Bloodhorn. Characteristics: red tusks, extremely violent, outstanding bounty on saber tusks in the area. Speaking of Bloodhorns,
We are now.
Spoke too soon.
anyway, these are aggressive and will attack much faster than those scorpion-looking dudes did. Anyway, this is what real combat is going to look like more often than not. It's not always going to be against beasts. It's going to be against man a lot too. So, just a warning. Anyway, you see that little blue bar down there? That's your MP. It's right next to your magics. I mean your health, because that is your magic. You use so to warp strike and evade like I am, using the square button. Once you're out, you will enter a state called stasis. You cannot warp strike or fucking Prompto.
Hey, what about the shack over there?
Yes, it is. Now shut up, random guy. He said that is the original theme. Well, Prompto's kind of the joking clown of the group. So yes, everyone sometimes has like their victory themes when they'll say something when they win. In this case, Prompto did the. I can't remember what the tune is called. But yeah, he did something that's been in Final Fantasy for the longest time. Oh yeah, it's that fuck from Raid Series Part 3, which I could care less about. Not really, I actually love that series, but you know, I'm just saying. Oh yes, and when you get strategy, you have a limited time to do it in. And point warp. It works the same as a Warpstrike. But that's an interesting shot. But you only have to hold the triangle button down, so he just instantly goes to the Warpoint. That's weird. He doesn't throw it to the directly into it. That's weird. Oh my god, that was so weird of an animation. Anyway, from here you can warp strike and the distance piles together and you get some serious damage.
Careful! Don't let him get you!
Same to you.
Ah shit. And sometimes enemies can grab you and you'll have to mash the button to get the hell out of there. Oh yes, and this sword is so big, on certain enemies, it can topple them, leaving them open for attack. They will not move, and they're weaker, and their defense is lowered.
Oh yeah!
It's all that nice shit.
Hey, who's out there?
Well, look who's in here. The man of the hour. Dave, right? Been looking for you.
Didn't mean to cause y'all any trouble. Got stuck here on account of a sprained ankle. Something funny about them armies. I gave them hell. Couldn't finish the job. Still one mean mud about. Y'all don't know much like hikers. What do you say? Put that puppy to rest for me?
You know what? As friends, or we can do it for a price, but you know what? I feel nice. This guy, he sprained his ankle fighting, so you know what? I'm gonna say, let's be nice and do it for free.
Oh yeah, we'll take care of it.
Y'all got guts, that's for sure. Let me tell you where I last saw.
Yes.
Let's get ready to kick some tail.
Then what we just received is a magic flask. The more of these we have, the more spells we can craft at a point in time. Let me show you. I'm going to Elemency here. Craft spells using elemental energy from the collective that you've collected. Then equip magic flasks and use them in the field. Just the amount of energy that add to a catalyst when crafting these to increase spells potency or add an effect such as poison or multicast. Review history of crafting some more spells. Anyway, yes, we have some already. It's just nice to us. These are our magic flasks. This is what makes us. This is what allows us to make, well, as you know, magic. We have some ice to start off with, and we also have a little bit of fire. And it shows you potency as well. Is how much damage it can and will do. And you can add multiple to a mix, and it will take what is predominantly there. Since mostly ice is there, it will take the form of ice. But if you add a lot to all three, you will get multicast. And this is, you can add a catalyst, and it'll do certain things to it. So like it said, poison or all that good stuff. And it's really cool. Anyway, you might be wondering something a bit odd here about the level up system and such. It's at, we have 400 and 200, 425 XP each, but each character still has 99 levels, 99 XP to go. And we're all still level 1. That's because experience does not apply immediately. You have to wait till the end of the day, or, well, I shouldn't say till the end of the day, but we'll see, you'll see what I mean. But like, when, I can't speak for some fucking reason. We have to wait till we go to rest, until we get to a rest stop or a camp spot, and that's when experience is applied.
It'd be wise to rest up before we set out.
Yes, formidable foes await. Prepare for this encounter by resting nearby haven. That's what I was talking about. Ignis will cook a stat boosting meal. Yes, all of the party members do different things. Like Noctis here, he's good at fishing. Pronto, he takes pictures. My boy here, Ignis, he cooks. I can't remember what Gladio does. Actually, yes, it is a good idea because you want to apply that experience before going into this fight.
Let's find a spot to make camp count.
And
Hunters
the
are really
objective.
out in full force around here.
So they're the new Crown's Guard or something?
Similar, though technically a civilian outfit.
They've definitely seen a lot more action than we have.
Is it cool that we rock Crown's Guard outfits?
Be worse not to. They made him especially for us.
Even got a sweet insignia on him.
In the Crown's Guard, your attire identifies you, so wear it with pride.
Anyway, yeah. They basically just explained something I was going to talk about here in a little bit. Anyway, here is the Haven. These are safe spots from demons, and you can make a camp here. Camps where you can enjoy a stat boosting meal and get some rest to tally your experience. And you can also train on top of that.
Call it a day.
I will do some training, but I will do it off screen. I will show you some of it, and it tells you how much time overlapses. Like, it says 0 days, but really it's a few hours. It's not one full day overlaps. Pretty strange. But you can come to these at any time you want. They are not just excluded to more towards the nighttime. Every time you do it, you get these little cool cutscenes of them setting up camp and stuff. It's really cool. Yeah. I wonder where they keep all this. I really do. I swear it's like, I don't know. Did they just go ask Sid or something? So like, hey, can we pull a few shit out of our car real quick? Out of the trunk? I don't think it has a very big trunk at that. Anyway, this is where Ignis makes meals. It gives stat boosts, and Ignis use certain ingredients. If you don't have the ingredients, you can't make it. We're flame roasted toast. It's just toast? Are you serious? Toast? Toast! Why have I not seen this one before? Toast! Toast! Increases attack by 10. Toasty rice balls. Increases maximum HP by 50. Croque Madame. Increases attack level by 30. Attack boost. Increases attack by 20. And increases HP by 150. This increases attack by 100, enables sprinting without expanding stamina, and prevents poison. Who knew cheese pizza was the best? Anyway, I guess we're eating pizza tonight, because I want to be able to run and not poison.
The toast.
Can you fuck off, random guy? No one wants you here. Not now, anyway. Anyway, guess we eating some pizza. That is a nice garnish. And yet we had the spread. We had no pepperoni. We had to come to that expense. Sorry, there's no pepperoni for you guys. No Dion's pizza. Anyway, this is where it plays that again. Anyway, this is where it plays, tallies up our experience and gives us our level ups. And it shows us our stat boosts and how long they last. Anyway, now we're all level 3s, yay! And it shows us how much AP we have. Prompto's going to be getting the best out of that. Oh, Gladio, survival, that's what it is, yeah. So basically, Gladio just gets his from fighting, Ignis gets his from cooking, whichever you do whenever you go to a, like a rest site or a haven, or Prompto is constantly taking pictures whether you know it or not, and Noctis, you need to go find fishing spots for it, and you need to go buy some shit for him to actually fish. Anyway, yeah, Prompto is documenting the journey in photographs, review of the pictures he takes, and save the best snapshots. These do have a small importance later on, but it's not going to be for a while now, so save all those pictures that you really like. Every picture will be different. Look at it. Look at it. You even get some. Yeah, you can get some during combat, and you get little.
Hey, this one's pretty good.
I know. I dig it too.
you get little conversations and shit.
Perfect timing.
Did he take this picture? Oh, never mind. I just loop back around. You know what? I will save this picture and one more. I'll give this one of Ignis here. So yeah. Anyway, just you can save up to 200 of them. They do not get added to your capture gallery. It's all exclusive. They do not get added to like your game profile or shit or whatever. So yeah.
Like a father to her.
Anyway,
Ever since they got back, Sid's been the only one looking after her.
Rather more than a middling mechanic can handle.
All things considered, I'd say she turned out okay.
Like any girl, you just need to treat her right.
Treat her wrong and still stuff is wrench where the sun don't shine.
Take care of the car, and it will take care of us.
Yeah, car.
ah, Prompto, why you say that? I don't want a monkey wrench up my ass.
Jesus.
Anyway, now that we're all rested up and we have our experience, you know, attack, unlimited stamina, and poison resistance, we can now make our way over to the beast. With no car, so looks like we're a walking.
Get a chocobo.
Yeah, I can't get chocobos yet. No, quit spoiling games. Yes, anyway, this as the asshole over there, so rightfully just spoiled. There are chocobos in this game, just like every other Final Fantasy. It couldn't come much as a surprise, but I wanted to save it. So, dick.
Dude, they're like all the other Final Fantasy games.
Yeah, I know. I said it couldn't come as much as a surprise, but you're driving a car for Christ's sakes. So, might it be different? No. So, Jesus Christ.
Over there. That's it, right?
Huh. That's a dual horn?
Yes, but not your run-of-the-mill breed. We'd best make quick work of it.
Ah, here is our target, the Bloodhorn that thing was talking about.
What? Scared, big guy?
Me too. Thing's vicious.
Sure. Looks tame to me.
Yeah.
Look out! Look out!
Not very tame. Anyway, that was a nice strike right there. That's one way to start off the battle. Anyway, it's not dead. We gotta fight this thing. Let's go. Here is the Bloodhorn. It is level 2, so that's why I did recommend you get your experience all tallied up. Anyway, your friends can perform special techniques that can aid you in combat. L1 or left bumper, and the tech bar is maxed out, and you can choose which one you want. So I really like Ignis's. Oh, and yes, you can also push the button to get an extra little strike there. And some of them you can chain others. You can chain them in like Gladius, Tempest, man. It's really good. Boom. And then we chain it to Prompto. Yeah.
Nice work. Smash it.
And now he's dead.
None the worse for that.
And now we have a call.
Hello?
Hey, Dave just called and said he's safe. Thanks for finding him.
Ken?
Nice work, y'all. By the way, the old girl's looking good as new. She'll be waiting at the garage.
Gotcha.
Isn't that lovely?
So, who's up next behind the wheel?
You know what? I don't think I ever.
And never let go.
I don't think I ever looked back here. What is back here? Do a bit of exploring. Why the hell not? Before I end off the video.
Do any better.
Put me in the driver's seat.
Good. Because I need the leg room back.
Oh no, it's just an alternative exit. Ah, the hell with it. I'll take this exit. I've never used it before. I think it's faster actually. I'm not sure. Well, anyway, this has been Rival Chain 2081 with part 2 of his Let's Play. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just a quick recap, I guess. We were able to kill the Bloodhorn. We found Dave the Hunter, and we killed a few motherfuckers, and hopefully we will now be getting our car back. as we head off to Hammerhead. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Rival Chain 2081 signing out. Peace.